Hi friends, it's Jasmin with Earth Beauty Gallery, and today's video will be for the week of January 4th, 2026 to January 10th. And let's take a look. The first one is the Page of Cups. It's a young boy in a very artistic robe held together with a brooch, bejeweled brooch on his sweater. In his hand he holds a golden cup, and a fish is peeking out of the cup. Behind him is the ocean and a big huge wave. But the water besides the wave looks very calm. And to me this is creativity. And it's youthful energy. And water or the cups are also relationship with other people, relationship with yourself, and love, and also intuition, emotions. And so this card is listen to your intuition. Make sure that it can come in suddenly, that you have a thought and you think, "Ooh, where's this coming from?" And pay attention to it. I've done this a lot of times. I suddenly get a message saying, "Nope, don't go down this road, don't go here," or it tells me, "Go there." And usually when I follow that, I go later on, nothing happened. Well, sometimes I don't follow it, and then there is a long train that is holding me up, or later on this happened a lot when I was working as a nurse. If it would tell me, then later on at night, when I listened to the news, I heard that in the neighborhood where I was, if I would have taken another road, it would have taken me into trouble. So I learned through experience to listen to my gut, my intuition. But I also always double check it. I'm checking, does this feel like a message? Does it more feel like anxiety? If it's anxiety, then check in what you're anxious about. If it's a message, your intuition, then see if it feels right to listen to it. My experience has been that most of the time I listen to it. And since he has this elaborate robe and it's water signs and emotions, it also tells me that check with your emotions and how do you handle them. If you're being triggered, maybe use some creative outlets to work through it, and maybe write, journal, or in my purse I always have a little notebook. It's very small, and a pen. And when I drive and I see, oh, that's a restaurant or something, then I write it down. But I also use it for if I have an idea, or if I have some anxiety and I need to work this through. I pull in a parking lot or something, or at my next stop, and I write. Or listen to music, and maybe find creative ways to work whatever is happening at the moment. The next card, and we had that the other day, just recently, is the Nine of Rods. And the Nine of Rods is a card. The rods are in tarot are ambition, passion, inspiration, motivation. And the 9 is to have courage, strength, persistence, resilience, and to have good boundaries. So here, yes, he has a bandage around his head. He's a young man, and he looks like he just was in a battle. And he looks like he was the winner of the battle. He has a bandage, but behind him are 8 rods, and he's holding the 9th rod in his hand, ready for whatever comes his way. So he showed courage, and sometimes showing courage means saying no when you usually say yes, but you really don't want to say yes. Those are boundaries, and we all have to learn what works for us. And nurses are usually very empathic, compassionate people, and they have a hard time, me included, to say no. And I had to learn to say, okay, this does not feel right. And I already seen so many patients, I don't have any more energy to see another one, and it just doesn't feel right, and to just honor that. But it all depends on the situation too. So that's boundaries. Courage is also learning new things. Learning new things open up your horizon and things like that. Okay, the last one is a 4 of Cups. So a decision. He is sitting under, a young man is sitting under a tree, and in front of him or next to him are 3 golden cups. And he looks like he's thinking and contemplating on what am I supposed to do. And then from the sky reaches out a hand with another cup. So this is making a decision, but not being sure about your decision. And sometimes, okay, what this could be is ask for help. Ask somebody you trust or somebody who has experience and who you would trust giving you honest, good advice. And that's the hand reaching out with another cup. So you might only think I have these choices, but then if you ask for advice, you might find some additional possibilities. And he is in a contemplative state, so meditating or calming the mind will help you get better answers also. And if his eyes are closed and he's looking down, so maybe he doesn't see all the opportunities available to him because the focus is very narrow. So always be sure to keep an open mind. So with your emotions, use creativity to work through anxiety and find creative ways. Here, be courageous, resilient, persevere. And here, with the 4 of Cups is stay open, don't